Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Father's Day edition of the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. Thank you for joining me tonight. We're a little late tonight. Spent a little extra time with the kids. Had to go about an hour away for Sophia's softball tournament. But we are here. You are here. That's great. On your way in, hit the like button. We're going to talk some Jets. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to celebrate the fathers in our Jet community today, as we should. And we will get to that and much, much more in a few minutes. But first, we got to clear out the haters.
Hello, everybody. I was raised to respect people, cut open your anginas, and let your dick and balls grow, then fuck you. Not everyone has to be a Jets fan. You guys want to be a bunch of pricks, so I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out. If you fuckers, I was raised to respect people, and if a lot of you assholes weren't so much fucking stoners, then fuck you. You fuckers are unbelievable. Hope you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Sorry, Nick. I know you are busy and your family, but I still love you. I talk to my relatives too, so I love you very much. Anybody in your family, tell them I love you very much. I know you have a family too, but I love them too. Tell them that, okay? Love you, Nick Stein. You're my homeboy, okay, you little buddy? Here, take it. Bye, thanks.
Oh, what an awful, awful recommendation YouTube just sent me. Yeah, we don't ever want to watch that guy's channel. Why would that be sent to me? Well, ladies and gentlemen, thinking out loud there, forgive me. So, here's what we got going on. We are in the midst of the Charles Gorman summer. That's it. Everything else is taking a back seat. It's the year of Charles Gorman. Everything else is secondary. The Jets, New York baseball, New York basketball, your own well-being, everything taking a back seat to the summer of Gorman. We'll get into that later on in the updates on Charles. Let's, you know what? I don't like the lighting here. Let's go backwards so all you ladies can see the baby blues and enjoy that, and a couple of you guys too. We don't judge here. Matthew. All right. Sorry, I'm flustered. I've been running around since 8:45 this morning, and I just sat down here for the first time trying to get everything together. So let's get this going. Let me do some things on the back end. Let's listen to a little Blitz BK, led off with Rick Kent's favorite song.
Welcome, my friends. It's the shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
And of course, because this is resetting for some reason, drop it, Blitz!
It's got me.
Gentry covered in fumble. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
All right. We are back. I'm here. You're here. Thank you for joining. Like I said before, hit the like button on the way in. It's very nice. It's kind. Nice guys and gals do it. We are in the midst of a D-line raffle, which will be going off Sunday night, July 6th. Here's a Joe Klecko autographed jersey with a certificate. I'm working on this week getting some more items for the D-line. But as you know, it's Sunday night. All raffle entries are tripled if you gift 5 memberships or if you give $20 super chat or the equivalent of $20 in super chats throughout the show. You get to do this fun little thing, which I need to bring up. You get to spin the wheel multiplier, where you can win up to 100 raffle entries for one single gift, ladies and gentlemen. Some would say, oh, you're a nice guy. So people enjoy it. People love guessing what the wheel might bring. So if there's anything that you, sorry, sometimes you guys know I get distracted. All right. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Life happens sometimes. Forgive me. But yeah, we'll get to that. If we get gifts, we'll spin the wheel. For every 5 gifts that you guys give, I will give one myself. So hopefully we have a lot of fun tonight. We get to spin the wheel, and hopefully I get to buy a bunch of memberships because it means that everyone is having a good time and gifting themselves. So let's kick this off tonight. Mini camp's over. Tonight, we are 12 weeks away from the opener. The countdown is on. We are 12 Sundays away. This time, 12 Sundays from now, your New York Jets will be 1-0. Write it down in Sharpie. We are not losing to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But before we get there are some things that we have to go through. First off, the mini camp takeaways, right? Mini camp is here. It's gone. Some of the things that come out of it. It's easy to see why the Jets fell in love with quarterback Justin Fields in free agency. The raw talent is there, but he needs to be more consistent on a series-to-series basis. This has been something that's been said about. This is from Rich Cimini's article today. One of my favorite things to read for many, many years. Justin Fields has talent. Justin Fields looks great in shorts and a t-shirt. We've heard that before for other quarterbacks. The biggest hurdle for Justin Fields to clear is in-game decision-making, precision, and accuracy. This is the biggest question mark around Aaron Glenn and his offensive coaching staff. Can they get Justin Fields to understand the game of football? Can they get him to comprehend and execute this offensive scheme? There are many questions with this New York Jets roster. We go through them all on a weekly basis, some shows daily. Jermaine Johnson's return, offensive line cohesion, who's going to help open up Garrett Wilson in the passing game? How is the running game going to be affected with an RPO type of quarterback? Will the defense bounce back? Will Sauce be playing a little more bump and man? Will he be following wide receiver ones? How does Mason Taylor, the tight end, adapt to the NFL? Coaching staff, how do they all do in their new roles? Steve Wilkes is the only coach that we have who's been existing in his role before. Glenn's never been head coach. Angstran's never been an offensive coordinator. The list goes on and on, folks, with the questions that surround this roster. How will the Jets be without C.J. Mosley? Don't forget, Mosley went down right around the same time that Saleh got fired. So we don't know if the defense fell off because of Saleh, which a lot of people give credit to, or Mosley not being on the field, making all the checks and adjustments. Now, we like the talent of Quincy Williams. We like the talent and the abilities of Jamie Sherwood. But does losing CJ, how does that affect us? Something that Cimini also notes in the article is that Mosley's not on a roster, and that him and Quincy Williams had lunch last Monday. They still communicate CJ with Sherwood and Quincy. So that's a good thing. But we still have to answer. I don't think a lot of people bring up the value of CJ Mosley going down last year. They bring up Jermaine Johnson. They bring up Saleh being fired. They bring up Ulbrich having to be the head coach and the coordinator. Not many people bring up the loss of CJ Mosley. And I think it's something that needs more addressing. And it's a new scheme. So Mosley doesn't have to teach the scheme to the younger guys. But Mosley's been around long enough and is smart enough and has played at an all pro level, both here in Baltimore, where his knowledge, experience, and value to a team can't be underestimated. And I know everyone wanted to panic and speak about Aaron Rodgers, and the loss of Mosley is more valuable. We were never a top 5 offense with Aaron Rodgers. We were a top 5 defense with CJ Mosley. So I hope Jets fans don't underestimate that loss. And I think it's worth keeping an eye on because even though they filled in last year, it's tough being the quarterback of the defense. Our safeties aren't that experienced. Adams and Cisco are both new to this system. I mean, the whole defense is, but they don't have any experience with this coaching staff. So there could be a learning curve on defense in terms of positioning, checks, calls, audibles, read and reaction to what the offense is trying to do. So that's something to really, really keep an eye on. Peg and Artie, of course, starting us off tonight with our first super chat of the night, which gets them 6 entries on the wheel. We're not losing week 1 to that mummy. Amen, guys. Amen. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are awesome. And Artie, I hope you are dressed. I know you were not dressed on Jake's show yesterday, but if you're not dressed, have a good time, man. You've earned the ability to be naked whenever you want. God bless you. A couple other things in Rich's article. Saving up for a splurge or two? The Jets are in prime position for big money contract extensions, Sauce and Garrett. They have the lowest cash payroll in the league at $228 million and 4th largest amount of cap space with $38 million. It would be a surprise if they don't get at least one of the deals done by the start of the season. So, again, something to keep an eye on. Now, whatever money they don't use, they get to carry over into next year. So that might be something they sit on. That might be $38 million that they hold on to and roll over and go all in next year. If Fields hits and it's an all in type of season, you're going to have a ton of money. He mentions that Sauce Gardner's team, which he mentioned several times throughout the week, is part of Gary Vaynerchuk's Vayner Sports, and the co-founder AJ Vaynerchuk and Sauce's brother are agents. Sauce's brother does not have the licensing yet, but he's like the assistant agent for him. Jermaine Johnson, grateful the organization exercised his 5th-year option. He says to me, that's them lifting their end of the couch, and now it's turn to lift my end of the couch. Johnson is expected to be ready for week 1. I think Jermaine Johnson's health, like I said, top 3 questions surrounding this team. We don't have a lot of depth at defensive end. We covered that at length throughout this past week. Will McDonald looks like he's getting into better shape, bigger, stronger. But if JJ can come back and JJ not miss a beat and be that edge setter in the run and that ferocious, nonstop motor pass rusher, that's exactly what our New York Jets need. And Rich's last word this week is Sauce saying, I think it's going to be fun. There's a lot of smiling out there, a lot of competing, and I'm looking forward to it in terms of facing Rodgers in week 1. So the New York Jets are in a good position. A lot of times you take over a new regime and you have a horrible roster. You have an Adam Gase roster that was 2-14. You have just a shit show where, after Rex left and Bowles took over, we had to go buy a lot of veterans because we didn't have much depth on this roster because Tannenbaum traded away all of our draft picks. So to see the talent that we have, there's hope for bright side here. I don't think it's all doom and gloom. Of course, with everything in the NFL, if you do not have the quarterback, you don't really have a chance to do much. If they can make Fields a viable starter, if they can make Fields smart when he rolls out, if they can make him read and react quickly in the pocket. And if he can learn this scheme, and it's an easy scheme to read and distribute the ball with, I think we're all going to be very, very happy, Jets fans. I think there's a lot to be excited about, but still has to come together on the field. And that's a big question mark. That cannot be taken for granted. We've seen many teams, 2024 Jets, who we thought the roster was loaded, but the X's and O's just didn't deliver on the field. So, again, for all of you gentlemen out there, happy Father's Day. Thank you to all of you who reached out to me through text or Discord or phone calls to wish me happy Father's Day. I hope you all had a blessed day. And to the ladies out there who took the time also, you are appreciated as always. My daughter's team made the championship and they lost in the bottom of the last inning. It was tied at 9. Bases loaded, 2 outs, and this girl ripped a line drive to the outfield that just went over the center fielder's head. She jumped and it missed her glove by about 2-3 inches. She almost made a crazy catch that would have been extra innings, but they did get a ring, so they were excited about that. They were sad that they lost the championship, but when they got rings, the girls had smiles on their faces. David with a super chat. Nick, approximately how much preseason action do you believe the Jets starting units will see with the vast majority of starters in different system on both sides of the ball? Dave, that's a very good question, and thank you for the super chat. That gets you 9 entries on the wheel, my friend. Uh, I'm not sure. Aaron Glenn has made some comments about how they're going to be hitting a lot more, and for a team that was bottom 5 or top 5, depending how you look at it, in missed tackles, then this is a team that needs to hit. This is the team that needs the reps. This is the team that needs the quote unquote live bullets flying. I wouldn't be surprised if they get a little bit of more time than we've seen in the past. I know last year Rodgers was babied. He didn't really play in the preseason. The year before was the same. It was one drive against the Giants, and I think you're going to see a little bit more. It's not going to be like the days of old where you get that three-quarter dress rehearsal like with the Giants that we did every year in preseason game 3. Excuse me. But I think you're going to see a little more repetition, either in practice with live hitting or getting those guys' feet wet and being able to get out there. Now, there's not much in the preseason that can actually happen because it's so much vanilla with offense and defense. But going up against another team and being able to get a little bit of that visual and that live clock ticking reaction time from your linebackers or your checks from Fields, it could be very valuable. So I think you're going to see more than Salah, but I'm not sure how much more, to be determined. I just hope we don't have to hear we had a great week of practice and then we lose by 30 anymore. AJ with a super chat. AJ, thank you so much. You are in the raffle for 6 entries. Happy Father's Day, Nick. I have so much love and respect for you. Thank you, AJ. It's very kind of you. You seem to have grown so much throughout these last couple of years. You look great and motivate me to be my best. Hope you have a good day. AJ, that's remarkable, man. Thank you for saying that. That's really, really kind. I appreciate those words, and they do mean a lot to me. If you were here the last couple of years, you knew how bad it could be. So thank you for sticking around and believing in me when I really didn't believe in myself. You're the man. Someone asked Charles, "What did you just do minutes ago?" Charles said, "Awesome shit." All right, Charles, you stick with who you be. Charles, what didn't you do today? All right, Charles. Listen, man, an awesome shit is just as good. Oh boy, yeah, that's it's rough with these two. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate you, man. Something was said earlier in the chat. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to that one for a little bit. We're gonna hold on to that. Talking Dom says, with a name like Dixon Yes, you should know about glazing. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, you saw the Discord today. If Clancy and I are getting a room, it's not a room. It's gonna be a ring. It's a boxing ring. We're gonna go at it, bro. And just for the record, Talking Dom is definitely in the lead for comment of the night. Everyone is chasing this comment now. Uh-oh. We got Indy Jet and Patriot 12 going at it. Guys, it's supposed to be a day of celebration. It's supposed to be a day to celebrate. Now, question of the hour, the Charles Gorman update. So, for those of you who watched Jake's show yesterday, we were able to get Charles an offer from Burger King. Now, after the show ended, we called Charles's mom. Charles just has to do some checks tomorrow with his team. He doesn't just have a coach; he has a team, and with that team, they just need to get some clearances to make sure that this is okay. It's only a couple hours a week, maybe 4 or 6 hours to start. So we hope that it's not a problem. We hope that it doesn't deter anything, and hopefully he's good to go, and we can have some more news throughout the week. Yeah, the 33rd team. Yeah. As long as it's not U Stadium, I'm all right with it. Mess is in the house. What's up, buddy? How you been? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with today being Father's Day, I didn't offer or try to search for a guest to come on. I figured let people spend time with their families. That's why I pushed the show back a little bit. I hope everyone had a great day with their kids, their fathers, whoever you may have spent the day with. So tonight, we're skipping the line. We're skipping the 69 likes. And we're going to start off with Jets calls. If you're watching and you want to call in and take the show off the rails, I ask that you wait a little bit. And let's have our Jets fans call in first. So the link is dropped. The link is pinned. And usually in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that might be. Oh, there we go. That's a little long for you. Usually you call in quicker than that.
I wanted to again. I want to wish you happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Lane. It's very kind of you.
What did you do today?
I worked in the pouring rain for 3 hours watching high school soccer games. And then
So you worked in the pouring rain, and then you watched the
Then I went to my daughter's softball tournament and watched the semifinals and the finals, also in the rain.
Yeah, did you say that somebody almost made a catch, but it went over her glove? In the
They moved the center fielder in the play before, the batter before, and they had first and second, and they hit a missile ground ball to my daughter at shortstop, who turned. She throws it to third, gets that girl out. Then the next girl walked, and the bases were loaded, and then they never moved the center fielder back because they brought her in earlier.
Really?
So, and if she was back at her regular spot, she would have caught it. But
I've just been taking a break from being on Bobby so for a while.
Yeah,
sometimes you need a change.
That is something that I had noted and definitely wanted to question you about. What brought you to this decision? Can we turn the TV down a little bit, Lane, or can you go to a different area? Because it is pretty loud.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're a nice guy.
You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy. Who
You're a
I
nice
tell
guy.
it? It's 21. All right. So why have I haven't been on?
Why are you making an announcement that you're done with it?
I'm not done with it. I've just been like, it's just that like, um, I don't know.
Or why
I'm
are you
just
taking
taking
a
a
break?
break
Not that you're done with it. Why are you taking a break?
because you want to have a change a little bit. Oh, I thought you were frozen for a second.
No, I'm confused.
Oh,
I think many
because
people are confused. Like, what made you make this announcement?
whenever I'm on, Bobby keeps saying, "Please lower the TV," and then I get taken off for some reason. I don't know what's
Oh,
going on.
oh no, you're gonna be done with my show too? Because I just said, "Can you lower
No,
the TV?"
no. But why is Bobby like that though? Like, why does he say, "Can you please
Oh, I
turn
can't
on?"
answer that. I think that would be a great call to call into Bobby's show and say, "Bobby, can we be on the air, just me and you?" And then have a discussion with Bobby about it.
I don't mean that he's not like a good person at all. Like I'll still call back. Soon sometimes you need a break.
All right, I
You
respect
want me to
that.
read this, okay?
Yes,
Bobby
please.
cares about audio quality. That's right, Tom Hayes.
Right.
But who else wants to? Let's see what this. Okay, Bobby. Wait, Bobby had the what? Whitest teeth. Him off the show.
Yes, that's exactly. Here's another one.
Lane wears the Max Scherzer T-shirt 6 times, 6 days of a month. I mean, every
Perfect.
month. Well,
Yep.
it's a good one. Thank you, Nate. Wonder why he hasn't been on the show. Trying to think.
Who?
Nate.
Nate. He's not allowed. Nate won't
Really?
call in because we told Nate that you would be considered the most manliest, masculine man in the world if you called in, and he's like, "It's June. I can't take part of that."
No, really. What? Like, he just been busy, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, the real reason why I want to call him was, so I mean, I feel like positive about the Jets and the Giants. Um, Day 3 is coming up of minicamp. So how do you feel about Mambu and Aaron Glenn?
I like them. I hope that they are both here together for their Membu's entire career. I hope that
They just
he
gotta
has a
keep on like
13-year
working
career,
on.
and I hope Aaron
Yeah.
Glenn is the only head coach he ever plays under.
Same as like Curtis Martin, and then you had like Chad Pennington. I mean, that was good when they had him playing on the Jets
They
because
were good.
I remember one year in 1998 they missed making the playoffs. I still
No,
remember
98
that
we
game.
made it. 98 we
Yeah,
made it.
98 we made it, but we lost to
Are you saying we with the Jets?
well, the Giants didn't do good in 98 also.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Does that upset you with Bobby being on the air?
No, that's just him being like a cartoon. Yeah, but
To infinity and beyond!
see the difference in weight there? He looked a lot different then. Now he's good.
Oh, Godzilla.
Oh, Bobby, don't.
I don't know.
Fuck was that?
Don't, Bobby.
Bobby took us on a quick trip to Japan.
That's so funny.
Bobby being silly.
Yeah, so I mean you gotta like that year that we had the Giants, they played well, but they couldn't make it all the way.
You're right.
Oh, did you see the Bobby picture? Look at that. He lost like 3 pounds. He looks good now. God.
Now, Lane, I have a
that
question
one
for you.
also. Yeah.
Did you watch Jake's show yesterday?
Yeah, I watched
Did
the
you
whole
see the
thing.
updates with me and Charles Gorman?
Yeah, you were in the car with him.
I was.
Where
Now,
did he get the job yet?
well, we might have an update, but I think the community, they saw Jake ask questions, they've heard me ask questions. I think what the Jets world needs right now is for you to interview Charles and see what's going on in Charles's life. Charles Gorman,
Let's
how are you?
I'm
I want to
talking to
talk
someone on
about.
Instagram right now. It's one of my followers.
Oh, hi, Charles.
Yeah, what do you mean you're
How do you-
talking to somebody on Instagram?
I'm like waiting still.
Talking to one of my friends, Preston. He's on Instagram too. He follows me.
Ask me questions.
All right, have you ever met Preston in person?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course I
Well,
have.
then it's a real life friend. It's not an Instagram friend. Okay. All right. We're not sending Preston any info, right?
He already knows where I live. I'm over my house, my apartment once.
All right. Don't give any info out.
We're right with you, Lane. Okay.
Okay, we're gone. Hey, Charles, you're back?
Yeah.
Hi, Charles. So I heard about the interview.
Yeah, I got a job at my local Burger King, which is located in my the same town that me and Nick live in. I'll be working around 46 hours a week.
When do you start?
Well, the job's going to be offered to me. I'm going to be offered the job hopefully tomorrow morning.
Are you gonna have a uniform tomorrow?
I don't know. Well, I got to buy the pants, but they will give me the shirt. But yeah.
I've had an experience when I start working also. When I first started. So what was I gonna say? So how was your Father's Day so far? Was it
Well,
good
Father's
today?
Day was great, man.
Oh, I gotta do this.
My father, my mom cooked. You know, we had Gary's favorite dishes. I mean, sarcastically speaking, chicken with pasta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't tell him that. Did you tell him that you had chicken with pasta?
And my
Or-
dad had chicken. We had chicken with pasta. Yes.
Excuse me, real quick, guys.
And-
Sorry, I have to go finish cooking a turkey. Lane, can you please
Turkey?
take care of the comments? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, let me read this. What about the hat? That's what they Brigham wrote. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Mr. Brigger, how are you?
So yeah, I mean, you feel nervous about tomorrow because I felt the same way when I first started working at my store.
Yes, I completed the
Well, I had
online
a lot of
application,
jobs I
Rick,
felt
and yes, I did.
Lane, new comment.
Raquel, yep. Okay, let me read this. Oh, hi, Raquel. Do you want to know if you
I already
Raquel-
answered. Yes, I did. I
Okay.
finished the online application.
Well, Charles, Lane is here to interview you, and the chat
Yes,
is
so
going
how
to
do you-
provide questions for Lane to ask. Please don't read ahead in the chat so we can conduct a thorough, proper interview as Lane is known to do.
I think
Bye.
that okay, yeah, did you complete the application? Let me see
I
who's
did.
on next. Oh, Nate. If ordered a BK crispy chicken, crispy royal in Woodbridge, NY, and it smells like ass fingers. Gorman, prepare your sandwich. Yeah, that's a weird comment.
If you smell it,
Okay, Father's Day is technically a mother. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Day. So yeah, I mean, you'd probably be a little bit nervous tomorrow.
I'm not nervous,
know?
really.
Probably have to go sleep early though.
Yes.
Can't stay up that late. All right. Next comment. Charles, will you be to wear
the king's crown and robe while you were. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No.
I ask you. All right. GPM Matthew L. Effing Smith L. Q. Zeal is the house. No, no. Happy Father's Day to all. Greg Radio. See? It's a nice. Yeah, so you're getting back to what? But do you know, like, when you'll start, though, when you go there? Like, you
Well,
start
I'll be
morning?
offered the job tomorrow, so I'll let them know. I'll let them. They'll probably let me know when I will start.
Oh, three siblings, Q. I'm not going to read that. Okay. Okay, three siblings. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I felt the same way when I first started working way back. Charles, stop reading the comments. It's Lane's job.
Whatever you say, little shit. Talking to Matthew, not you.
What is wrong with him? Oh, okay. Yeah, but I don't know why he's like that. Probably can't help it.
I heard he was dropped on his head as a baby, a teenager, and an adult.
Who, me? No, I'm not.
Not you, Matt.
Oh,
Maybe. Maybe that's why he's so weird.
I gotta go make stuffing. I'll be.
Yeah. Cindy Mint. What did the lazy ass coach Moss have to say about this? I don't know. I don't know what he
I
said.
told her about it. She surrounded me if I have any black sneakers. I said yes.
How many sneakers do you have, though? A lot?
I got a few. I have black sneakers.
All right. Everybody has sneakers. When I have my I could count how many sneakers I have. Plus my slippers. And can Lane do more of his Bob imitation? Not now. Please. I'm very tired. Tom Ace.
Will you do an impersonation of Tom Ace asking you to do an impersonation? Like Tom's
Yeah,
just
all right.
sitting at home typing? All right, just one.
I'll do one to Bobby. Can somebody turn the TV down? I'm trying to talk. Mikey, I know. Mikey, can you please let me leave me alone, please, Mikey? Mikey, I know. Yes, Nick. No, I mean, yes, Bobby. Huh. Bobby, would you please? I'm trying to do myself. What about Nick Sean? I'm being Mikey. What about Nick's side? Mikey, hands up. Anybody hear me? Yes. I like the Giants. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I think
So
so. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have to bother you, but I know you're going to fuck a Tommy. You're funny. I'm sick of Bobby. I worry about Bobby sometimes. My parents will help Bobby up sometimes too. If we help ourselves, so I don't know what's going on because his shows are stupid sometimes. Let's get me count. I do trust you, Nick Stein, and Jake Asman. Jake Asman. My buddy Jake Asman. Okay, I love you, buddy. Bye.
they changed the things in that though. I'm
Charles,
surprised.
what are you typing at so furiously?
Yeah, I'm trying to
To my
talk to
friend
him.
Preston.
Charles, you clicked into my show and you're acting like I'm interrupting your night. Lane is sitting here giving you all of his attention
Yeah,
and
honestly,
doing double duty, reading
let's talk about more
questions and
fun.
answering them.
I'm answering his questions.
Charles, do you have
So
Preston's cell phone number? Are you
Yes.
friends? Okay? And why don't you text Preston? Hey, I'm on my friend's show. I'll call you in a few minutes when I get off of here, and we'll talk.
I just told him that.
Very good job, Charles. Look at my coaching. If the Jets can coach Justin Fields the way I'm coaching Charles, Super Bowl after Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen, I got to go make peace.
What were you asking me, Lane? I'm sorry.
So we're talking. Yeah. So that video kind of changed a little bit. I'm surprised. I don't know what that was all about. Okay, let me read this. Bill.
I'm not answering my routing of Bill M's being a jackass.
I don't even know who that is.
Yes, I am one of a kind. You bet your ass I am.
Charles, I'm supposed to be answering the questions. Nate, did you eat the loaf? That's what Carly wrote. Carly Flesser, all my bests.
Thank you, Carly. I appreciate
that. So are they gonna give you breaks tomorrow at work for lunch, or do you bring your lunch? Jake Hasman said, Did you
I don't
guys
like spicy food.
Charles, you gotta let Lane read the comment. Some people in the chat can't read. They need Lane to read it to them. Talking about Dixon and Matthew.
Okay. Jake, did you guys prefer well, I mean, I kinda like spicy food, but I'll be in the bathroom for a while. I'm Charles if I have that.
Yeah,
Wait.
Carly, I got a new job.
Yeah, do you want me to read it? Wait, Carly, I started a new job. Charles did start a new job. I guess you wanted to know. Yeah. Meatloaf. Okay, Coach Mosk is effing unless the big fellow. I don't know.
He said she's useless. I don't.
What is
I'm
the job?
working I'm a team member at one of my local Burger Kings, Carly. I'll be starting cleaning tables for now, and then I'll be getting more jobs along the way. So far, I'll be working 4 to 6 hours a week.
Oh, that's good. So you'll be doing the tables tomorrow? That's good. I did it when I used to work at McDonald's. And then I just moved, as I got more used to it, they moved me on to more stuff. So if I never did the grill, maybe that was because of safety reasons. Carly Flesser, new job, new place, and all he's missing is the woman in his life. How do you feel about what you just wrote? So how do you feel about the comment that Nate wrote? Oh, baby. Proud of you, Charles. The big
Thank
fellow.
you, big fella. Thank you.
Carly, he'll be able to affect the engagement ring.
Afford.
Afford engagement ring. I've always been wanted. Lane's giving Charles a pep talk in everything I need in life. Yeah, I'm
Lane,
helping him out.
Now, give Charles advice on how to be a good employee, how to succeed at his job, and how to possibly be running the store one day.
Just be smiling always and leave the door open for them. Like when they come in, and just be good. Because a lot of people want that when they come in. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait one second. What? Yeah. Thank you, Dad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Somebody was talking to me.
Tell your dad that all the shiners say Happy Father's Day.
Oh, he says Happy Father's Day to you. On Nick's side says Happy Father's Day to you. All right, he said. I'm sorry, I don't want to interfere.
It's okay.
But,
I'm not going to yell at you. It's your dad. It's Father's Day. You got to talk to your father.
Let me
I wish
write
I
this.
could still talk to mine, so I'm not going to show
Really?
any hate on that.
Yeah, I know how you feel about that. Tom Ace.
Lane, Tom Ace. You know how on Jake's show, Boomtown keeps all the stats and all the notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Giants and everything.
Wait, Lane, hold on. On this show, Tom Ace keeps tracks keeps track of all the anal activity, and he's claiming he heard you with a
Really?
soft fart before. Did you let one go?
No.
Lane, did you toot?
I
Did you toot, Lane? Don't lie,
yes,
Lane.
yes, I let an air
All
out.
right.
Went
All right.
for 1 second.
All right.
Body function. It's like a
Charles.
human body function, like when people go to the bathroom.
Charles, the last time we saw you this intense, you were asking Jake for $800. I think people are worried about how intently you're distracted. This is the day to celebrate, Charles. Lane, I'm gonna bring you back in a little bit, okay? I'm gonna give Charles a little pep talk myself.
Yeah, okay.
Lane, you're a king.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Charles. Focus here. Let's have some attention. Here's where we're at, buddy. You need a checklist for tomorrow. All right. When you talk to these people, you have to ask them a couple things about your job tryout on Tuesday. All right. I'm going to text all this to you. Do you guys provide transportation? Am I going to have to get an Uber on my own? What days would I be working? Now, there's a possibility that if they're only
you offer the job on tomorrow, not Tuesday.
no, you still have the job tryout with the warehouse on Tuesday. These are some of the things that you need to ask about because it's possible, Charles, and this might blow your fucking mind. You could work 2 jobs because there's not a lot of hours being given at Burger King, right?
That's
You're
true.
only going
Yes.
to do like 12 to 2 or maybe 3 days a week. All right. It's a stepping stone. It's a start. Now, say if they're bringing you in Tuesday and Thursday from 12 to 2, you go to Coach Mosk and the others who I will still allow to coach under my umbrella. They do provide some assistance for you that I cannot. You say, okay, I'm going to have something maybe 2 days a week. How many days a week would I be working at the warehouse? I'd like to do both of these if it works. Is this possible? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm your friend. Don't say sir. So there's a couple things I'll text you, and we'll we'll work this out. And maybe, like I said, you get 2 jobs because you're not going to get full time, but you also have to make sure you're not working more hours than your Social Security allows because you have to stay within range to still receive those benefits. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, Nick. Yes.
Hold on a second. Jay Quest. I came in late. Was there Jets talk in the beginning? Yes. Jay Quest. About the first 20 minutes. Carly, I'm used to it.
I'm not
used to it.
dismissing Nick.
See, you're just missing me explaining myself. You wouldn't even let me explain myself. All right. Tom Ace corrects me, and he is the fart counter on the show. So, sir is appropriate since you're his coach. How about that? You just say yes, coach, from now on instead of yes, sir, to me.
Yes, coach.
All right. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's good, Charles. Hold on a second. I like that a lot, Charles. I like that so much that I'm changing my name to that on the show. Coach Nick.
Awesome, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the call-in link is shared. If you would like to call Charles, speak to Charles, congratulate Charles, give Charles some friendly advice on what to and what not to do in his new role, feel free. Ladies and gentlemen who are watching, we do have the defensive line raffle going on right now. So far, I've secured a Joe Klecko autograph jersey. Working on Tom Ace, who is also the eBay Facebook Marketplace consigliere of the show. He will provide all assistance in those areas. But I think that for those of you interested in a one-on-one with Mr. Charles Gorman, any ladies interested on a one-on-one with Charles Gorman? Charles, I'm still surprised you turned down the prospective of going to Breathless, the strip club that we took you to, and being a bouncer there. A little surprised by that. You could go in there for free, not have to spend any money, and you get to be a superhero and protect the ladies from evildoers of the world. And it's under the table too. They offered me years ago. It's under the table. I mean, you're short enough; you'll be under the table too. But at least there's a good view down there. Dave Brigga says, "I am your Charles." Is Charles is Vince Lombardi? Thank you, Dave. Very kind words from you. Big fella, who's a fucking genius, if anyone wasn't aware, says, Carly, you should call in to give Charles support. You are the only one besides Nick he wants to hear from. And let's be real, Charles doesn't want to hear from me. He only wants to hear from the ladies tonight. He's in a celebratory mood. He wants to know who he's talking to is an actual woman, and we don't know that on Instagram. Also, pressed in could also be code name for what Charles's belly button looks like. Pressed in. Bloop, bloop. Show everyone, Charles. It's true. Show everyone. Show everyone your pressed in belly button. Stand up. Nope, not your nipple. You're pressed in. There it is. Look at that thing. That's fucking pressed in. All right. That's got to smell like that. Ew. Did you just. What the fuck? Lane, you're back.
I helped him to know what he
You
had.
do not want credit for that, but you did help him.
Oh yeah, while you were when I was on hold, I ripped some more out.
All right, so we got you letting things out the backside. We have you cleaning things out the front side.
You know what?
I'm sitting here crying.
I just want to say, I saw a video of him like saving in the bathroom. Almost got sick. That's great. Carl's really have
For
to
everyone,
do that.
I apologize. I thought we were just going to see the belly button. I did not know that he was going to go on a gold miner excursion. Please forgive me. That is not something that I expected.
Yeah. So I mean, you're probably gonna have to do like a lot of work. You know, like you really have to like focus because like half the times, like you could get like like it could be loud a little bit also with people eating and stuff. Because I've been through it also that I had to like sometimes I got so like like I couldn't focus. That's what it is. Lane is 100% has coffee stains and in his underwear. Sometimes. But this is what Jake said. That's not Coffee Dixon. What's that say? You
Silly goose.
Silly goose. Yeah, so yeah, I mean you gotta like think about all of the other like how do you feel about the Giants Charles Gorman? Do you think they'll do good with the way they're playing this
It
year?
all depends on how they do offensively. I mean, my main concern, even though I'm more of a Jets fan, is their offensive line, which has been terrible since 2013. I mean, it's been too damn long since their offensive line has been good. I mean, from 2004 to 2012, they had a good offensive line.
Yeah, I know.
And now their offensive line has been abysmal. I mean, Andrew Thomas is good, but he can't stay healthy. John Runyon Jr. is good, but that's it. You got, what the hell is his name? John Michael Schmitz has been okay. He hasn't been as good as...
Gentlemen, please. We have some
John Michael
audio.
Schmitz.
Gentlemen, we have some bad audio and feedback. I'm going to have to take you both out of the show and we'll figure out who it is, okay?
Yeah, it's me.
Please don't hate me for doing this, Lane.
No, I don't.
All right. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Thank you for calling in. You're a saint. And I love that you still have the one seat up there. Charles, say something.
I was going to say what John Michael Schmitz has been okay. He hasn't been great. And you still got, what the hell is his name? He used to play for the Jets. Greg Van Rotten. who hasn't been very good.
Oh,
So I mean, I don't know, man. It's pass rush maybe defense may be good, but what about the offense? You know, you need to sell tickets on offense.
win, sell tickets. I don't care if it's 3-0. You win. DNY for life checks in. Says, Coach Nick, your slogan should be, it's time to shine. Charles, listen to Nick. Good point. Very good point. And Dylan's here in the chat. Dylan, hope you're feeling better, buddy. Sorry to hear about the car accident, but God bless. Listen to the doctors, rest, and keep us updated on how you're feeling, pal. Ladies, Charles Gorman is available. Lady, you know who we're talking about. Charles, could we see you do a cartwheel? If you do a cartwheel, maybe Carly will call in.
I can't do a cartwheel. I'm
What
not
can
that
you
athletic.
do? What aerobics can you do?
I can't do any aerobics.
Can you do 10 sit-ups?
Yes.
Can you do 10 push-ups?
Yes.
All right, now Carly's into fitness. Carly, can we get an agreement from you in the chat? Don't do it yet, Charles. Hold on. We got to get the agreement first. Carly, if he does 10 push-ups and 10 sit-ups, will you call in to congratulate him? What are you looking down at?
The ground. Why? Dick?
I'm here. I'm waiting for Carly's response in the chat. Hopefully she's prepping herself, doing her hair, putting on some makeup late at night to come see you. Well, Dylan, it's June. I did about a 20-minute monologue in the opening about the Jets. And then I dropped the call-in link, and Charles and Lane came on, and it's been Fun Fest ever since. And don't listen to a guy named Nate who rides bikes around town just because he likes the way he bounces on his ass. I think we're getting Charles set up, Carly. Carly, I know you just commented. Charles, can we maybe tease Carly a little bit? And can we set up the phone to watch you do 10 sit-ups? That'd be wild if a cockroach just walks right in front of it right now. Wait, turn. So turn the other way. There you go. Keep going. Right there. Nope, stop. Just so your feet are facing your computer chair. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure you are completely full screen for this. All right, let's get you here. Go ahead. Come on. Did you fart on the first one?
What?
Nothing.
I did not fart.
All right. That's 2.5. Four. Back down to 3. The last 2 didn't count. Come on. Push. Do it for Carly. Do it for Carly. Come on, Charles. Yeah. All right. No one sees the hands. All right. 6. Oh, my God. What would you do if there's a fire? How the fuck would you get up out of bed?
What?
All right. Come on. 3 more sit-ups. Let's go. Quick. Go. 1. There's 2. All right. We'll count that as 2 somehow. All right. Okay. Now, let's do push-ups. And go on your knees. Nope, this one we want we want your head facing the camera this time. We need the full body shot. All right. Your hands are way too out in front of your head. You want them closer. Now go a little bit wider with your hands. Spread them out a little bit way too far. You're gonna smash your face. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Charles Gorman attempting push-ups, and whoever does not like this, go F yourself. None of you are leaving this show right now during this. So suck it, Nate. And Charles, begin. 1,
2, 3,
this is better than I
4,
thought.
5,
Count.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Keep going. Let's see how many you can do.
Oh, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, shit. Oh,
Wow. We killed them, folks.
I'm too fucking fat.
Well, this is a beginning. Here's what we're going to do. Every time you call in, you're going to do a workout now. I'm going to get you working, and I'm going to get you in better shape. And now you look like you're posing for Playgirl magazine back in the 80s. You look terrific. You like that joke, Lane?
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. I saw Lane crack it out backstage.
Oh, son of a bitch.
There you go, Charles. I love the old man socks. You're not a father, but you're certainly dressed like a grandfather today. That looks good. I mean, even Patriots 12 is saying, Carly, you have to call in. Even if you don't put the camera on, if you're in bed, you do have to call in and congratulate what this man just put himself through for the opportunity to speak to you.
I haven't spoken in a long time.
All right, breathe, Charles, breathe. Everyone's worried about you right now. Don't worry about the ambulance coming to your house. Carly says, watching this with the sound off has been quite the experience. Oh, if that's the case, hold on. Let's move the mic out of the way here. I'm typing. Probably some errors in this, but I don't care. All right. Do a couple corrections there. Yeah, Charles, you are definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Clancy has the new comment of the night. Charles sweating like Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing shooting a free throw.
Well, Patrick Ewing's in great shape. I'm not.
All right, hold on.
Patrick Ewing's a legend. I'm nobody.
Are you updating your Twitter or something that you did that just
I don't
got
have
done
a
working
Twitter.
out? Feel great?
I don't have Twitter, X, MyFace, Facebook, any of that shit, except for Instagram.
Yeah, we know. We're very schooled in the social medias that you have access to.
I used to have Google Plus, but that shit got eliminated.
Why? They got rid of their bots and you had no more interest?
No. Oh, would you stop?
This has been fun. Oh, you gotta do 2 cameras. There we go. Charles, I think David D nails it. That was a good start. And how about this, Charles? Every day you do 10 sit-ups and 20 push-ups this week. And next Sunday night, we'll have a Charles Gorman workout check-in. And we'll see your progress. And throughout the whole summer, we'll get you doing push-ups and sit-ups every day. And then by the end of the summer, Charles, we'll do another max out to see where you are. I mean, it's not hard to pass 0 crunches, but I think we can get better.
Okay.
Oh, now Mark is waiting for a thank you note. Do you want to hold on? Let me put you full screen here. Mark sent you something. What did Mark send you? Oh, Charles, come on.
I'm listening. I'm just trying to think.
I know you got a lot of gifts, but that you got to remember.
You go on Discord.
Mark, can you answer in the chat? Oh, wow. Dixon, very well done. Dixon, I bust your balls quite often, but that was fucking tremendous. Good job, dude. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Charles, we have a little breaking news. Are you ready to see Charles Gorman in action?
Yes. I'm. That's not my bed. Would everyone?
Charles, you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now, and you better listen up to me, okay? Don't worry about me taking my contacts out and putting glasses on. Don't worry about my background changing, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I think.
Listen, you don't say that shit that you're nobody. You hear me?
Yes.
You don't say that ever again. That's self-defeating shit, and you don't want to do that, especially when you're going out to get a job or you want to get a girl or some shit like that. You never ever say that. You're worth something. Everybody's worth something. Never say that again. And don't say yes, sir, because as Nick said, we're friends.
Yes, big fella. I understand.
All right?
Yes.
And happy Father's Day, Nick.
Thank you. And it's Coach Nick, big fella. Coach
Nick.
It's Coach Nick.
You don't say that shit. That's that. What good does that do for you, bro? It doesn't do any good for you.
Happy Father's Day to you too, buddy. God bless you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's all I got to say. Don't say that.
Good point, Charles. Believing in yourself is half the battle. Like he said, you want to get a girl, you want to get a job, you want things to go well for you. You got to believe in yourself. Lane, do you believe in yourself?
Yeah.
Did you? He just farted. You just farted. We heard it.
No, it was Daddy.
Yes, it was not.
Yeah. Okay. No, you know. How do you think I got the way I got right now?
Yeah.
Did I
How do you think
no,
Lane got
I'm
to
not
where
gonna
Lane
do.
is?
Here, let me tell you. Did I say no? I'm not gonna do this. No. You know what? I work myself. How do you think I got? How do you think I got a girlfriend? It wasn't easy, but I worked at it. I became friends, and who knows what will happen with me next. I want to get the married word, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I just really worked at everything I had to and stuff. So yeah. Oh, so on the other, yeah. Let me read this. Lane expect gaslighting.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to help us get through these next 6 weeks, I think we're going to have a Charles and Lane segment of the show for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. So it wasn't easy for me to when I got hired. Do you think I said no? I'm not going to work.
I didn't mean to say
I'm
nobody. I said the wrong term. I meant to say that I'm just a regular guy.
I'm not saying anything wrong. It's just that I would never say anything that would hurt your feelings. It's just that you got to work at it.
Lane,
it's
not
not
great
easy.
advice, but please don't forget about the comment.
Great show, Lane and Charles. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, let me see who wrote for a second. Mark Valefko. Does Lane GF have a girlfriend for Charles? It's not my job. You have to do yourself. I can't
Lane dropping golden nuggets of information. Well done, Lane. Mark, can you comment?
Mark Ferraro, what did you send me a gift? I don't remember. I got so many gifts from people. It's insane.
I don't know. I don't know if he's sending you a gift.
Oh wow! Oh man, those comments. That's a nuke.
Does Lane? Yeah.
Nate with the nuke.
Let me read the next comment. For Charles. Okay. Dixon Young. Someone get Charles on Christine.
Christian Mingle. I am not going on no Christian Mingle.
You don't even know what that is.
It's a dating site for Christians.
How about Young Black Singles? Can we get you on there?
I'm not black though.
Yeah. This happened before. The people, that are not. All right. Let's see what the next comment is. Carly Flusser.
I've met some of my neighbors, Carly. Yes, I have.
Met any of his neighbors yet?
I have. They're very nice.
You have met your neighbors before? Wow.
I've met my neighbors. I've been meeting my neighbors for quite a while. They're very nice people.
Yeah.
I'm transracial. What the hell does that mean? Are we coming with these new bullshit ass terms now? This woke ass mentality.
Farmers
please, no negative racial talk in the chat, Charles. Jaden can say whatever he wants because Jaden is trans and racial, so he's allowed to make this comment. You're not.
He's what? I'm sorry. What was he?
He's allowed to make that comment.
He's actually trans.
Why would you be putting that out there for everyone?
That's really inappropriate.
I believe the kids call that doxing, Charles. You just doxed him.
It doesn't matter what people's backgrounds are,
I'm not bigoted.
Men or women, It's not anybody's business. I'm not trying to be mean, just that.
I would love to get the feedback from the two of you right now. Carly says, I'm howling. Any thoughts, you two, on Carly in bed howling?
It's interesting.
Funny. Like, honestly, I think that.
Come on, Carly, call in. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, Carly, look at him. He's in bed too, howling.
Who's that?
Can I always stop with the Patriot shit?
You're right, Charles. I'm sorry. I don't know why you feel the need to raise your voice to me.
Hello, everybody. I was raised to respect people, cut open your anginas, and let your dick and balls grow, then fuck you. Not everyone has to be a Jets fan. You guys want to be a bunch of pricks, so I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out. If you fuckers, I was raised to respect people, and if a lot of you assholes weren't so much fucking stoners, then fuck you. You fuckers are unbelievable. Hope you guys have a great day today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
I'm not a Pats fan. You guys know that I'm not a Pats fan, yet you guys keep putting up Patriot shit in my background.
Good point, Charles.
Charles is a Patriots fan. He yelled at Nick because he loves Tom Brady, and he wants to kiss him on the mouth. Charles shaved his pouch and won't get off the couch. He cut his neck shaving, and he likes calling into YouTube shows from the toilet. He cut his neck shaving, and he likes calling into YouTube shows from the toilet.
This is not funny. I don't understand the joke. No, I think the joke sucks. That's why I made that damn video.
You made the video
My jersey.
of you singing?
This is why I think sometimes you guys suck, because you guys make horrible and shitty Polish jokes.
Wait, was that you on the bed or somebody else?
No, this is me on the bed.
You're laying down on the bed right now? Okay, yeah, guys. Okay, do you have... Okay, let me read this. Patriots 12.
One of my favorite players was Buzz Booker, even though I hate the Patriots, yes. But of course, anyone else would think otherwise.
I'm having too much fun. I don't even...
I have more respect for Wes Welker than I do Tom Brady, to be honest.
I'd just like to say real quick, excuse me, guys. Every single one of you who's complained, the viewership has not gone down. It's only gotten higher. So, suck it, Nate. Charles, tell Nate to suck it.
Suck it, boy.
Not boy. What are you doing? That's like, you can't talk like that. That's transracial.
Suck it, Nate. Suck it big time.
Yeah, Nate, with eye contact.
Suck it deep, raw, and with your eyes open.
Whoa! Lane, how do you feel about Charles's comment here?
What? I don't know. You know what I had for dinner though? I had some nice Chinese food for dinner.
Oh, you did?
That's great. What type of Chinese food did you have? Did you have chicken with rice?
White rice, egg roll, and some ribs. It was pretty good.
Yummy, delicious. Love egg rolls.
Yeah.
Lane, read this comment.
Rick can. Oh, yeah. I'll do it again. Oh, yeah.
Charles, you want to try?
Hey,
Lane, back to you.
Hey,
Did you guys ever see, Lane, did you ever see wrestling with Razor Ramon?
Yeah. What did he do?
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Razor Ramon. I would have to look it up. Let me see. Razor.
I didn't really watch wrestling growing up. Not a
Dylan,
chance
I
in
hope
hell
your
the
ribs
show
don't
is
hurt
real.
laughing
I
too hard.
did actually.
I know ribs will hurt when you laugh, sneeze, or
And
cough.
not
I
a
hope you're not
choice
in pain.
in the hell this so as well.
Lane, can we get a clear picture of you? Can you back the camera up a little bit? Can we see like from your
Yeah.
chest up? Let's see your shirt. What's the front of your shirt say today?
That's okay. Let me put the bed.
Yeah, prop the phone up and let's see.
Where, like this one? It's my whole back.
What was that number?
Yeah.
34, 43? What are we doing? Can you prop the phone up?
Oh, the
Remember that one time?
shirt. I
Remember that one
recorded
time you
video.
ran? You're not smart.
On your set. This is a commercial, okay? On your set. Good cycle.
Oh wow, he's fast.
I'm running in Manhattan right now.
I thought you lived in Queens.
Hi, Nate. You're going on the bike? I'm running still. Hi, Nate. Oh, he's hey, you cut me off, Nate. Oh, walk yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lena is running in Shaquille O'Neal, Israel.
You
Nate,
impersonate Shaquille O'Neal.
okay, and go. Pass it. Alley-oop. Score. Second quarter. Pass it. You know he was good though. I'm passing.
Can you read this, Lane?
Hi, personal, like Gary, but I can see he rubs people the wrong way. That's what Jake Quest said. He's my Italian person. Wow.
My Italian passion. They hooked up together.
That's good.
Yeah, we don't judge, right?
No. You know what it is? A lot of people just don't care. You know?
Charles, excuse me real quick. Charles, do you realize with this comment, you didn't close the parentheses, so you're leaving it open-ended for more information to be added at a later date? Quest, because I knew the word paisan would present a conundrum.
Mr. Bed.
Yeah, Charles, Dylan asked you a question. Is Charles still wearing his shoes in the house? You're wearing sneakers in your apartment? Like you don't have like slippers or something?
No. Hold on. Actually, maybe I do. Hold on one second. Stay put.
Yeah. Quest, if you type a difficult word, that's guaranteed to get on air. Oh, who's that? Is that Carly?
She's like sleeping right now.
Is that your kitty that you named Carly?
I have another one. No, this is Carly. I'm making up. This is mimosa, actually. This
Oh, you're in
is
bed with Carly and
mimosa.
Mimosa. Oh, now I don't. I think it's Bobby who might not want you on his show. Oh, look at you two laying down together. Only one of you has Carly and Mimosa.
They're kissing each other. Yep. Let me see what's going on.
I got flip flops on. Is that okay?
Yeah.
What do you have on? Yeah, what are we doing in the chat, guys? Knock that shit off. There's a fine art of walking up to the line but not crossing it. Don't cross it.
Gotcha.
Jay Quest with super chat. Thank you. Big fella, thank you earlier for your super. Hold on, Lane. I'll get to you. Big fella, thank you for your super chat. Lane, can you impersonate Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
All right. How come we haven't done that yet?
Okay.
Can you do Shaquille O'Neal trying to shoot a free throw?
All right.
Oh my god! At least he was clutch.
Perfect. Actually, that one went in. And now Jay Quest says, Lane, you are creeping me out. Now unblock me.
All right. Yeah.
Charles, in terms of who's getting a better workout during the show, Lane has like 30,000 steps in, and you've done like 4 plops on the ground.
That's because of his damn fat belly.
I mean, you could work at it, you know?
Yeah, it definitely looks smaller than the other day. What are we doing in the chat, guys? Stop. What are we doing?
I don't know what they're putting in the chat. That's fair.
Curly, welcome to the Lane and Charles show. About 20 minutes ago, Charles tried doing 10 sit-ups and was failing at all of them. And now we're trying to get Charles to work out, and Lane's just being tremendous.
So did you I watched the Mets game today, and they
the Mets got winning, the Yankees lost to the Red Sox. And then after that, the Rafael Devers got traded to the San Francisco Giants.
I know, I heard about that. You know what I also heard?
Rafael Devers kicked our ass.
You guys do a tremendous job of not talking over one another. You're nailing it.
That Mania could be coming back soon. Same as like Montas, like Frankie Montas. Yeah, but yeah, I did hear that that Devers got traded.
That's a stupid ass decision by the Red Sox.
Why? Why are you so upset about it?
One of their best players.
He's a Giant, though. Maybe they won. Maybe he wanted more. That's why. On the Red Sox. No, I mean on the.
I doubt it. I couldn't believe it. I think it's a dumbass decision by the Red Sox. Laughed my effing ass off.
Really? Oh, you mean for the Giants shoes now?
No, it's a great move for the Giants, but it's a dumbass move by the Red Sox.
Yeah,
Because he's one of their best players.
Hey,
maybe
guys.
he could have gone to the Yankees.
Excuse me, very quickly. Where did it go? Where did it go? I saw it.
Dancing isn't necessary.
It's
maybe it is.
Yes, it's AA month, and
Let's who's coming on.
Hey, Beast.
Oh, hi, Beast.
I'm kind of in bed. I'm kind of tired.
Okay.
I'm tired. Had a long day.
I feel you, buddy. I feel you.
Yeah.
My knees hurt. My back's killing me. I feel like an old man.
Globals. Oh, I know how you feel.
That's right. That's called earning your stripes, sonny. Welcome to my world.
I've never had a triple waffle, no.
Well, there's one thing I hate. It's called getting old, and it sucks. But that's life. I'm about to go get some sleep. Night, night, kids.
All right, Nick. Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not hit the like button yet, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Please hit
We
the
get
like
more
button.
people on the show.
Lane, that's a remarkable run you just had that last hour.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
You are unmatched, my friend. You are in a category all by yourself. Enjoy your
Yeah, I
evening.
mean, just sort of won that seed though in the first. I guess I just didn't get enough points in the seed. Maybe next year I'll get more points in the first seed that I lost to Cricket.
Yeah, Rick Kent is the legend killer. He's like Randy Orton. He's a legend and a legend killer.
Yeah. So thank you for
You did say you were tired. Nate's right. I say that once a show and I hate myself for it, but Nate's right. An hour ago you said you were tired. We thank you for coming on. I thank you for reading all the comments and being awesome. And we will talk soon, Lane. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, something and someone you never want to get in front of, the Lane train. Charles, how do you feel after your workout?
I feel all right.
You think that's something you can do on the regular?
I believe so, yes.
I think that'd be good for you, man. You know, we've discussed your diet and the food that you intake, and you know that can weigh on you and hurt your mental health. So I think getting a more positive routine now that you're on your own, you're going to get into a good routine with a job, maybe two, and eating better and exercising. It'll help you. It'll help you get better sleep. It'll help you feel better about yourself, and it'll, like the big fellow who called in earlier made a very very outstanding good point. Said, don't put yourself down, man. Like you're the only
Well, I
person
didn't
in the
mean to say
world.
nobody. The wrong word came out of my mouth.
I know, but you beat yourself up sometimes. And you know, it's you can flip your mentality, you can flip your mindset, and you can be more positive about yourself, and you can believe in yourself. And it goes a very, very long way. So just do positive affirmations about yourself every day. Be like, you know what? When you wake up, you know, I'm gonna have a good day today. I'm gonna eat right. I'm gonna exercise. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna do a great job. I believe in myself. You say stuff like that every day when you wake up, and then go do it. You're gonna see your mentality is gonna change. Your mood's gonna change. Your life is gonna improve, and you'll be happier and better. I promise you. I've never lied to you, Charles, except when
I
I
never
said
said
that
you did.
girl won't touch you. That was the only time I've lied to you. When I sent you off to the lap dance room with two ladies, and I said, Charles, you're gonna be fine. Might be the only time I told you a lie.
And it was probably not that bad of a lie.
Oh, that's good, right? Worked out in the end. Rick Kent says that for Lane, the Mets have to move the ball down the field. Do you agree, Charles?
Well, the Mets and the Yankees got swept for the first time this year, so I think they'll rebound. They're too talented of a team to continue sucking. So, plus the Mets play the Yankees at Citi Field from July 4th to July 6th. Should be a good series. Should be a fun one. Should be a fun one. You know, besides, I've always felt the Yankees and the Mets rivalry was more legit than the Jets and the Giants because the Jets and the Giants play once every 4 years in the regular season. Well, the Yankees and the Mets play each other every year in the regular season.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, I untangled the wire and it popped out, so the microphone left for a minute.
Did you hear what I said?
I did. You were talking about the Mets and the Yankees. The audio started coming out of the computer tower instead of the headset because the wire came out.
Well, my father kind of agrees with me on this one. That I said the Yankees and the Mets rivalry I've always felt was more legitimate because they play each other every single year in the regular season. Well, the Jets and the Giants play once every 4 years in the regular season.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I'm not saying the Jet and Giant rivalry isn't real. Should I feel the Yankees and Mets is more legit because, when we play against each other, we come together, we talk smack, but at the same time, we come together like fellow New York sports fans, like any other. So, also, I just learned something on Instagram that the Knicks are now the Knicks are officially the most hated fan base in all sports, surpassing the Philadelphia Eagles sports fans.
Interesting.
According to Boomer Esiason.
Hey, Charles, I have to use the bathroom.
Restroom?
Yeah, do you want to stick around?
Yeah, I'll stick around. Sure thing. I got nothing.
Proud New York Jet fan Nick Shine here, chiming in with Noel here. Sweet Cheeks is their code name. Fantastic. Coming over, giving Bobby and Mike love.
I've been going back to Cleveland, New Jersey, and New York.
I'm from Queens. I was born and raised, but I went to school.
You're from Queens?
I'm from Queens.
I love you guys. Yeah, me too. You're the best too, right? Gator.
Let's get a jet. Get a jet.
Go get him, Jets.
Win, baby. Give me this cup.
Bobby Midnight. Bobby Midnight. I am Brad. I watch your channel. Can I take a picture with you?
Is that your boyfriend?
Is my girlfriend? Can I take a picture with you?
Mikey, don't touch, Mikey.
I love you. I know you're beautiful.
Remember, all right, what's their YouTube?
I have it on my.
No, I already told you. What's your YouTube?
I'm drunk.
Oh, that's my. Oh, she's very pretty. No, I'm not.
Bobby Midnight. What time did you meet him?
I got it.
What time did you meet him?
12:14.
Midnight. Bobby Midnight. Just remember midnight.
I told everyone we'll have four, but the referee took that away.
Guys, he's the fucking one.
It's Halloween.
All right, Bobby and Mike, you guys head back to the hotel. It's time to film a new episode of Crankbangers. The race is on.
Bobby Midnight. Bobby Midnight.
Oh.
I do not have the 7-minute version. I would never upload the 7-minute version, and I would never ask anyone to sit through the 7-minute version.
Adirondack Klondike told me that he doesn't like pickles on his burger. That's fine. Not everyone likes pickles. Pickles is an acquired taste. I've loved pickles for quite some time. I love them on my burgers. I think they're very tasty.
This pickle rant is brought to you by Vlasic. Go ahead, Charles. Pickle rant.
That's not a rant. A rant is like, man, F pickles. No, that's a rant right there. Pickles, I understand, it's not everyone's stuff. Some people don't like the smell. Some people don't like the taste. They're very good for your digestive system, according to research, according to what I heard from my dad. So they're very good for your digestive system. So that's good. I also like them on chicken sandwiches, crispy chicken sandwiches, that is. They're very tasty. And as soon as I talk about a pickle, you're eating one right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're having a pickle, Bob. Don't lie to me.
I'm not. Carly says, I'm in the mood to swing the wrench around. So the next person to say something that annoys me is getting a 60-second timeout. This is my cue.
Can I say something?
Charles, this is my cue not to talk. Big fella with super chat. Thank you, big fella. You're a nice guy. Charles, it's for you.
I will not denounce Wes Welker. I will denounce Tom Brady.
They go together like meatball
Peanut
and
butter.
tuna fish.
Look, just because if you guys were that booty hole hurt over me
Stop
liking Westworld,
insulting people.
well,
And I have not behaved one single day of my life. Not one day of my life have I behaved, and I am fine.
I'm not going to denounce any of my favorite players, and that includes Wes Welker. So no, if you don't like it, tough titties.
Ouchoo. I don't know what happened. Achoo.
Anyways, why are we annoying Carly? She's a sweetheart. She's a good person. Why are we annoying Carly? And whoever's annoying Carly, knock it the hell off.
Charles, have you ever been with instead of tough titties, have you ever been with a tough booty hole?
Well, you don't like it when I keep saying booty hole hurt. Now you're saying tough booty hole? Come on now.
It's different. I didn't say booty hole hurt. It's a tough booty hole.
Or tough shit. I could say tough shit.
Why are we just cursing all free willy-nilly like here on the show? I like that you're walking around the apartment now. You're trying to get some steps up. You're trying to catch Lane in his cardio. This is good, Charles. Can we get you to run laps up and down your hallway?
I can't. I don't want to wake the neighbors.
How fucking heavy do you run?
I mean...
very good point. Big fella's never been wrong as far as I've known him. A real Jets
So
fan would denounce our rivals.
I would denounce our most hated players. Well, I guess I'm not a real Jets fan, I guess. I guess I'm a piece of garbage. I guess I am.
Why are we talking down about ourselves again? We just spoke about this earlier.
I don't like to be told how to be a sports fan.
Why do you have to attack people though?
Why do they have to attack me?
I think Big Fella's just speaking in generics. He's not saying Charles isn't a real Jet fan.
He says a real Jets fan would denounce our most highly rated players.
Yeah,
I respect the game. I respect the game.
I can respect getting beat by Dan Marino, but not say that I like him. I can respect watching what Jerry Rice did to every NFL team, but if I'm not like when he did it to the Jets, I can respect Bruce Smith, and then I'd still man enough to insult him into his face at Good Morning America. And Bruce Smith wanted to fight me. If there were no cameras around, me and Bruce Smith would have fought in the parking lot of Good Morning America. He tried to push me away, and I didn't budge. It was fun.
Why would you want to start a fight with an NFL legend and icon?
Because it was a Jets-Bills game, and he was there to represent the Bills. It's not my job to fillet him.
That's being an idiot. Starting a
He
fight
was
with
being an idiot. He was taunting Jets fans. A guy that has never won a Super Bowl, was 0 for 4.
Okay, that's different. If he was disrespecting Jet fans, that's different. But don't start a fight with a guy for no reason.
Don't tell me who to start with, Charles. I can hold my own.
I don't doubt it. Look, I knew a guy in college.
Hold on one second, Charles. Josh, but the fucking story would have been great.
All I was going to say was that I knew a guy in college that claimed himself to be a diehard Jets fan, and he had a massive borderline gay crush on Tom Brady.
And
that wasn't me. I said I knew somebody. His name was Tom.
Was it the man in the mirror?
Sorry, no. No, would you stop with the bullshit?
Yeah, staring at the man in the mirror. Ooh.
What's his name? I forgot the dude's name, but he was a douchebag.
Preston. Preston sounds like a douchebag.
No, Preston's actually a good guy. You haven't met him.
All right.
I forgot the dude's name, but as I digress, he was a real douchebag. He was a Jet fan, but yet he loved Tom Brady. He said, I would rather watch Tom Brady win 100 million Super Bowls than any other quarterback in the NFL. And that was not me.
All right.
But you don't want to believe me? Fine, that's your problem.
I said, all right. Why are you getting testy with me? You don't talk to your fucking coach like that. Calm the fuck down.
I just don't like being underestimated.
I didn't estimate you at all. Was it this guy?
No, Rob from Glenhead. No, it was not. I forgot the dude's name, but he was a douchebag.
Oh man, Dixon, DM that to me on Discord immediately, please.
Oh my god, let me see this shit. Show me the goddamn picture. It's me and a
Calm
Patriot.
the fuck down with how you're talking to me.
Everything with me with Patriot shit.
All right, you owe me the $100 that Jake and others sent you to shave your chest. If it's not a fucking Patriots picture,
I bet to you it is.
I'll bet you the 100. I will give you $1,000 to your 100.
Why do we have to do money?
Because, fuck you. It was a Burger King picture, asshole. Now look at you feeling all dumb and shit.
Well, because, the other time I was on your show, he gave me Patriot shit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought there was I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Dixon.
I'm sorry, Dixon. Yes, I'm sorry, Dick Shine. I did not mean.
You called me Dick Shine? You're fired. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news right here live on the Nick Shine Show. If you notice my name, I am no longer Coach Nick. I have nobody to coach. I have nobody to represent. It's not the first time Charles has done that. Thank you, Peg and Artie. I appreciate you guys. What do you want?
I'm sorry. I was angry. Mostly at myself.
Nate, he did it months ago and it didn't stick then. So why don't you worry about sticking to yourself with that gorilla chest hair that you have? It takes weeks to wash a load out of that thing. Charles, this is the part of the show where you jump the shark.
What are you talking about?
See? It wasn't a picture of you with any Patriot stuff.
It was me with a Burger King uniform. I don't think I'm allowed to wear the crown while working.
Bullshit, because 6 people yesterday had it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't show them. Damn it.
Jizz face.
Right. Charles, you need a good night's sleep. You have a bunch of phone calls to make tomorrow. I will text you a list of concerns.
Contacted my job coach, my behaviorist, Mr. Yamilio from DVRS. I've did my and Karen Ferroni.
Well, Charles, off air, I would love to have your behaviorist phone number because I have about an hour and a half worth of video that I would like to share with your behaviorist.
Why, me cursing up a storm?
Nope. We need to add to this team, ladies and gentlemen. We need a trainer. We need a dietitian. I can't wear all these hats. I have a lot of Jets hats. Here's what I need you to do. You ready?
Yes.
Believe in yourself. And don't give a fuck what anyone else says about you, to you, in a chat. If you believe in yourself and you love yourself, that's all you need in this world. Now, when I say love yourself, that doesn't mean go lay down on the bed. Get your shit together. You're a good man. You can still have a great life for yourself. You can build a fun, exciting, fulfilled life. Just have to do it yourself. Okay?
Yes, Nick. Yes, Coach.
I'm too hurt right now. I'll put the Coach Nick back next time you're on. I'm still hurt by this. Also, already with a good comment, although I think it would be better if this was Peg. If your behaviorist tries taking you to in the DK bathroom, don't go.
Okay, now this she's like a sister to me.
Are you from Kentucky? Brother-sister relationships are weird in the South. Are you from
I'm from New
Keensburg?
Jersey. She's like a sister to me. You know, I love her like a big sister.
How big?
I know shit goes down in the South, but we ain't the South. We the North.
All right, you go over that bridge and you get to South Amboy and Keensburg, man. It's a different world down there. Weed with a super chat. Thanks, Weed. You're great. How about if we start calling you Charles Whoreman? What if everyone starts calling you Charles Whoreman? How's that?
I was called that before. I was called Charles Gay Man. I was called Charles Broccoli. I was called freaking a whole bunch of shit.
Josh has a very good point. BK farts do hit different. They hurt. Like they're doing damage internally on the way out. Very good point, Josh. Very good.
BK farts, I've had better farts. I've had worse farts.
Knob with a very good super chat. Does she have big boobies?
No comment.
You called me your friend who helped you get a job and drove you around town, who's taking you into New York to Jets draft parties, who made you a world-renowned rap superstar 1 year ago today. And now you have no comment on my show when we ask a question? Knob paid for this answer. You don't have to say a word. That would be rude. But you can shake your head either way. Answer the question. No. Okay. Adirondack, very good follow-up. Does she have an hourglass-shaped body or a Spalding-shaped body? Okay. Is she taller than you? Is she a midget? Borderline midget? Is she a she? Hey, stop that, Tom. Would you?
Would I what?
Shut up. Would you?
Would I what? Be more specific. No.
You
no.
wouldn't? What if she
She's
wanted
an
to check
attractive woman, but no, I see her as a. If I'm not attracted to her, if I see her as something else, as someone else, no, she'd stop it.
You want to put your cock on her eye?
I don't want to do anything like that to her.
But she's an attractive woman and you don't want to do anything like that? Charles, are you celebrating GPM right now on the show and explaining yourself?
She's my. If I engage in sexual relationships with my behaviorist, she might get fired.
Okay, what if you say, I don't want you to study my behavior anymore. I want you to study my body. And she says, oh, yeah, I've been waiting months for you to ask this, Chucky G.
She's not into me. She sees me as a little brother.
Some women are into that. You ever see her that they sleep with students? Women are weird. Robert C. says, not taller than Charles,
in person,
but also not a midget. Even Robert C.'s not buying this. If she's not taller than you, she's got to be a midget.
Height. She's probably around my height. Look, I don't want to talk inappropriately about my behaviorist.
Oh.
Fucking Nate. Look, I do love my behaviorist, but as a family, like family. Why are you guys saying this disgusting shit about my behavior?
Nam
not
says, "What's she smell like?"
I'm not answering this.
All right. No, you love her like a girlfriend.
I love her like a sister. A
How long
sister
have
that
you
I
known
always
her?
wanted.
A sister I always wanted. Wait a minute. You want to sleep with your sister?
No, you disgusting bastard. No.
You just said like a sister I always wanted. Like you wanted your sister.
Wanted another sibling. When my brother and I were kids, we wanted our parents to have another baby. But our parents said, no, we're done.
Good decision. 2 is a good number. Who
Like I always
was
wanted
who's older? You or Eddie? I forget.
Edward. He's
All right,
2
yeah,
years older than me.
I would have stopped after you too. No questions asked. Totally would have thrown up the red flag. Snipped it myself if I had to. Thank you, Sharon. Charles, thoughts on the Jets contending for a playoff spot?
Yes, I think they will too. Fine, we're talking the subject.
I just want to piss Nate off. Charles, if you had to pick for pushing Nate in front of a speeding bus or a speeding train, which would you rather do?
I'd say a speeding train. And then I piss all over his bike.
Wow. Wow. Nate, you calling in to defend yourself? I bet you Nate is too scared to call in and face you, Charles.
I bet he's not.
I bet you Nate is definitely too scared. All right. Big fella with a super chat. Thank you, big fella. A sister or a stepsister? Because we all know you searched that. We all know you searched that.
An actual sister. Come
Charles,
on, guys. Why we gotta talk about my behaviorists like this? I feel insulted right now.
Okay. Amtrak or New Jersey Transit? Which one do you think would do the most damage hitting Nate?
Amtrak.
Okay, so you thought this out.
No, I just get it.
Dixon, I cannot put that on air, but you can definitely share that in the Discord lobby right now.
Why are we talking inappropriately about my behaviorist, dude?
Has nothing to
Like,
do with your behaviorist. You're 0 for 2 on Dixon tonight.
I'm talking in general. That had nothing to do with Dixon, yes. I'm talking about, why were we talking a while ago about my behaviorist?
Charles, you're the one talking about your behaviorist and Dixon Yass. So I don't know if you're trying to, holy shit. Hey, Tom.
What's up? What's up, Step Charles?
What up, pothead?
Not much, man.
Gee, Charles, didn't we learn the other day with no name calling and attacking people?
His name is Mr. Wee. What do you want me to call him? Mr. Pot?
I'm offended.
Mister.
Stop squeaking.
Mike might have the new comment of the night. This behaviorist has a lot of work to do.
Oh, I'm fine with her.
Which part, big fella? Mister?
Hey, Charles, is your behaviorist taking on new clients?
You don't even know who my behaviorist looks like.
Any thoughts on your calling?
I hope you get a flat tire.
Hope someone takes a piss and a shit on your bike, Nate.
Weed, is that a butt plug that you have squeaking there nonstop?
That's my dog's fucking toy. My butt plugs don't squeak.
Oh, very good question, David. Trying to get us back on track. Which NFL team does your behaviorist root for?
She doesn't have an NFL team. She's a Knicks fan.
Charles, would you get this tattooed onto your stomach?
Oh, just empowered fuck machine. No, I would not.
Charles loves those autistics.
That would be great if the next time he goes to shave his chest, it's written there like Tupac on Thug Life.
Charles, you love them autistics, don't you?
I am autistic, yes.
I support you, Charles, no matter how you are. You're a good dude.
You are a good guy, good Charles. I don't care what everybody
You're
says
a good
about
sport. Curly Norman with a super chat. It says, Charles, if your behaviorist was a playoff spot, would you clinch it? Wink, wink.
She's into. You guys are unbelievable. I'm not into my behaviorists like that. It's the truth. Can we stop doing this?
Okay.
If my behaviorist watches this video and she finds this shit out, she's gonna be uber pissed.
I think she's going to be happy. You're defending her honor.
Yeah. You look like the knight in shining armor. You don't look like a dick shine. You look like a manly man, whoreman, Gorman.
You're her knight in shining sweaty armor.
Charles, I have a question for you. And I have to give Dylan credit for this. Oh, it moved. He says the drought continues. Do you think that maybe you friend zoning these women too quickly is what has prevented you from sealing the deal? Are you your own worst enemy here? Are you friend zoning women and blocking them off?
You told me not to look for love.
All right. Well, also Carly's given you instructions.
Sorry, Carly. Can we talk?
What are you eating?
I had gushers. They're high in vitamin C.
Gushers are pretty dope.
Weed, you and him have a lot in common because I know you were at Home Depot earlier and you both been gushed in your mouth tonight.
I didn't work tonight, man. I'm off on the weekend, buddy.
I know you were just there hanging out in that back by the trucks, waiting for the truckers.
Nah, I hang out in the front with Mexicans. Stop. Nick, did you just go off screen to take a bite?
Yep, because I know if you see me eating a pickle, that's getting photoshopped.
Well, you go like
it was
this.
a pickle.
Exactly fucking.
Pickles are good for you.
Pickles are. I actually got some kimchi pickles. They're delicious.
Charles, stop. You're choking on gushers, and now you're squeezing the bottle of water like a gusher into your mouth.
They all went down my stomach.
Jake Asman with a great
I don't
super
think
chat.
she drinks Guinness.
Chuck, would you ever split the G with behaviorist?
I can't drink because of my medication. So no.
He's gonna spit on the G spot. Sorry, Charles.
Classic bread and butter spears. Not a sponsor, but
bread and
definitely a
butter
favorite of the Nick Shine Show.
Bread and butter is disgusting.
You're disgusting, but we allow you on here.
That is true.
I think I've tried bread and butter. They're not.
You can't eat
Do they
them.
have any butter taste on them?
I'll bring you a bottle.
They're sickeningly sweet.
Well,
Charles,
for me to like them.
so let's check some things right now. We got you to apply for some jobs yesterday.
Yes.
You've reached out to your behaviorist. Now, things that we need to do. We need to get your diet fixed. And we got you exercising tonight a little bit. You even broke a serious sweat. So, if you did that little bit of work and you were sweating that much, that means you are not in good shape. And I am dead serious about this. I am not fucking with you. I am speaking from a place of concern. We need to do a little better with what we're buying to eat and how we work out during the day. Now, if you go on and you look at the I'm Charles video and you compare it today, you can see that there's a little bit of a difference and that you've gained some weight. And I'm not saying anything to pick on you. I'm saying to help you because now that you're on your own, we know that you're not going to buy healthy food. We all know it. All
That's
right?
like the first thing you do when you get out on your own is just eat all the junk you can. Charles, imagine if you got ripped and jacked. That'd be great.
Hold on one sec.
Don't do it.
Are you farting?
No, he totally did. But it was wet and quiet. That's why his face looks uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I think he might just shit himself.
There was no air sound there. We are schooled in fucking Lane tooting on air. You looked like a guy who was worried when you pushed.
I did not wet my pants. Just let everyone know that.
He took a gamble on that one.
You know what I have to do? I'm gonna leave my show on. I'm gonna go remote from my phone, and I'm gonna head to Charles's house, and we're gonna look at the refrigerator.
When right now?
Are you gonna do that
Right now gives you about 12 minutes to hide everything.
I'm not gonna hide shit.
11/11. Everybody make a wish.
Make a wish, everyone. My wish is that Charles finds great success and gets 2 jobs this week and starts working and become a successful man. Charles, I used my 11/11 white girl wish on you. How do you feel about that?
White girl wish? What the hell is that?
It's what
11/11.
Yeah, white girls in Clancy are the only people that do the 11/11 make a wish.
11/11, bitches. Okay, Carly.
It's actually how girls flag football is played. It's 11-on-11, bitches.
Well, Dixon, that's too bad.
Here, AJ has a comment for you. Seriously, Charles, I'm trying to get healthy too. It's hard on your own. The first little bit of living on your own is usually so unhealthy. Listen to these guys and you'll keep making strides forward. And don't forget, ShopRite could still call you too, Charles. You could have options on where to work.
Where else did you apply from ShopRite?
The sky's the limit, Charles. You want to work as much as you can. You want to work as much as you can without messing up your disability income, which is very, very important. I understand that. But you want to be able to have responsibility. You want to be able to provide for yourself. You want to be able to not ask people by the 7th of the month to send you Venmos. You don't want to have your brother constantly paying for meals because he's working. Like there's a lot to accomplish for you, man, and it's all right in front of you. You're young. I can't say you're healthy. You have the potential to get back in good health.
He's alive.
Nate says I could lose weight and burn calories while having my first intercourse.
You burn about 2,000 calories.
Now, he means international courses, like meals, like you live in a predominantly Indian area. You can have international courses there. You have Chili's right up the road with another international course. Thoughts?
Well, Charles, find a landscaper, work off the books. You'll get some exercise. You'll be out in the sun all day.
He's whiter than you. He would fucking burn and be fluorescent within 2 hours.
I honestly don't know. I don't know if that's true. I'm white, dude. I'm shockingly Caucasian. Although, so is Charles. So that's a battle I'm willing to step in.
You're acting I'm the whitest dude on the planet, Nick.
You're pretty pasty. Do you need to see the picture of you with no shirt on?
Yes, I know how white I am, but I'm not like the whitest dude on the planet.
Robert C. shooting for the moon says Charles will be able to do backflips a year from now. Charles, do you want to try a backflip right now to see your progress?
No, I might fall on my ass and probably break my neck.
But do it on the bed. It'll be before
Charles,
and after.
you are, just so you know, even though that might be true, just remember, you are full screen right now.
I'm not. I can't. I've never been able to do a backflip.
Put your bed up, put your mattress on the floor, and do a backflip on the mattress so you don't get hurt. It'll be like before and after.
How about a frontwards flip? Can you do a frontwards flip?
No.
They're actually harder than backflips.
Shut the fuck
up. Just saying.
Bill, we asked this earlier. He can't do a cartwheel. Chris B says Carly Fleischer is a girl of honor, dignity, pride, passion. Like many others, small percent female power, represents our New York Jet Shiner fan base community, family, nation members. Well said. Nicest thing anyone's ever said about Carly. Chris, you're a legend. Now, Charles, what if you were to prop your phone up where we could see you and the couch, and you were to go towards the couch, tuck your head where it's not on the couch, and then throw your legs over? Like throw your body onto the couch at an angle.
I did martial arts lessons. It hurt like hell.
Try a somersault first. Get your body used to the rotation.
I can't do that. I could do an egg roll, spring roll, but that's it.
What the fuck?
Can we try another sit-up to see if we made progress? And we, the people, can watch this and critique you, because he is someone who has passed out many of nights and had to get himself off of a floor in the morning.
This is very true. Nick, you act like you've never been in that position.
Charles, can you turn your phone sideways? Can we prop the phone up sideways? We might be able to get you full screen here.
Yeah, we want full body, Charles.
Oh, he's gone. He tapped the button and he left. His phone is very, very
sensitive.
Very sensitive.
What's up, Nick?
Hi, buddy.
How was your day?
Wet. Not in a good way.
Yeah, tell me about it. Sucks.
Sorry, buddy. Maybe next week.
You'll get your chance, little guy. Speaking of little guys. Dude, somebody get a screenshot of
All
that.
right. All right. Oh my God! It looks like he's hanging.
He's dead.
Why didn't his phone rotate? All right, you can rotate it. All right, hold on. Let me get the banner off the screen. Let me hide this. Hold on, Charles. Style. Show names. Nope. Go ahead, Charles. Do a sit-up. Put your hands behind your head. Hands behind your head and pull. Pull with your arms. Lock your fingers behind your head. Good thing you have that black garbage can next to you in case you need to throw up.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Shit, that's progress. You do about
AJ
10 of those.
says, Charles, AJ says, now say, I'm Batman.
He goes, you do 10, 15, 20 of those a day in a week and a half, dude. You'll be doing full sit-ups, no problem. That's how you start. That's how you start. You start small. You start doing little bits every single day, and then eventually
progress, man. And we'll check in next Sunday. And the goal is by next Sunday to have you. Do you put that garbage can in front of the door so somebody knocks it over if they break in at night?
Charles, can you do a push-up?
Oh, he did 20.
He did.
He ripped out 20 before, bro.
Hell yeah.
Charles, are you okay?
Yeah, there's a problem in the car on Instagram.
Oh, yeah? Couldn't hear that, but thanks. Carly says you should try pancakes.
Pips.
No, I think he said Pilates.
Oh, I thought it was plates of pancakes. I'm sorry.
That's understandable. Charles, since you can rock 20 push-ups every day, do like 30 push-ups and 20 sit-ups every day.
You can hyperextend your neck. Good to know.
Sorry, big fella.
Yeah, I prefer to go across. I prefer to cross them across my chest, like an X, like this.
As I said, I could do crunches.
ISU? There's no way. We got to get to that. Do you know what a burpee is, Charles? And not burping on air.
I don't know what a burpee is. No.
Google it. Don't even try it yet. But if we get you doing push-ups and sit-ups, you should be able to do a burpee. I would say let's mark the calendar August 15th. All right? Somebody in the chat who maybe keeps notes, if we can mark our calendars, let's do August 17th. It's a Sunday night, Charles. It's 2 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 9 weeks from now. 9 weeks from now, Charles, we're going to turn you into a fitness fucking expert.
I heard Nick.
You agree? Wait, shut up. Well, I was looking at the calendar because I had the calendar up. Charles, will you agree to getting yourself in shape, working out every day in some capacity, walking a little more, and eating a little better?
Yes.
Okay. I can't believe I'm going to say these words, gentlemen and ladies. You don't have a scale at your house, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, we'll get you a scale, and we will get you weighed in, and we will do. This is the summer of Charles. You're giving amazing content to Jake and myself. Your channel's getting better by the day. We're going to get you in shape, Charles. We're going to get you walking around with muscles ripping out of your shirts. We're going to get that keg for a stomach that you have into a little flat-chested six-pack.
You're going to be doing YouTube videos topless.
He does that already, but at least it'll be better on the eyes for people like, Nate and Weed to look at.
It'll bring in the ladies. And also Weed, yeah. Me too.
So you swing both ways, Weed. Good for you.
Weed will swing whichever the way the wind blows him, and also he'll pay for the wind.
Fun of the guy. I'm just saying.
I
appreciate hot, regardless of gender.
No more chubby chucker.
That's right. Chuck will be able to chuck all the wood he can chuck.
Charles, you a drug dealer? How many cell phones do you have? What's going on here with all these sounds?
That's not me. I only have one cell phone, Bob.
That's me.
Well, I don't need to ask that question because I know the answer.
I don't know, man. If Chuck gets like big and ripped, dude, I don't think we're gonna be able to control him.
Not with that temper. Robert C. shooting from deep says, Charles, we can trim down that double neck.
What double neck? I don't have a double neck.
The one that you almost sliced. You didn't. Yeah. Charles, lean in closer to the camera. Put your head up.
You were sweaty.
Put your chin down, but your head back. That double neck. Put your chin down.
There
See
it
that?
is.
See that?
I can trace it.
Do that. I'm not picking on you. I had one. Right here, there's like a fold because it gets bigger going down. It happens. I had it myself. I worked hard to get rid of it. It took me a long time.
When I was 215, I had one. I was starting to get one. That's when I was like, all right, maybe I should stop fucking eating everything I see. Go.
I want to make sure I got all the super chats.
Yeah, there. On the bed. Go. Good boy. No squeaking.
We got a lot of super chats that came in tonight. We haven't had any gifted memberships. I'm going to gift one now for all the super chats that you find people have contributed tonight. Thank you, everyone. I'll have to calculate them later to see who gets what in terms of raffle entries. Craig M. got the one that I gifted. Yeah, Adirondack. Charles, this is big, man. Sugar, these candies, the Rice Krispie treats. No good, man. The sodas, no good, man. Jaden says, I learned that Carly has a wrench. Yeah, Charles, this is bad. ISU said 11 p.m. gushers are a no-go.
That's not big. Clancy eats them at like 3 a.m.
Josh with a good point. Charles' drug of choice is sugar.
No, my drug of choice is Viagra. Seriously.
Charles, have you tried crack?
Charles, that's a crazy comment to make, as Carly says, I'm not afraid to use my wrench.
You tell him, Carly. You tell him.
AJ with a good question says, what are your goals after moving into your own place? Very good question. What are your personal goals?
To get a job, which I did.
Okay. What else we got?
To find love. To find love.
Okay.
Why'd you waste?
You want? I'm going to give you some advice. It's like a pretty little bow on everything we talked about today. Big Fella came on before, gave some great advice. The only caller in today not celebrating Autism Awareness Month is Big Fella. Not that I'm aware. If he is, he hides it very well. Congrats to you, Big Fella. But his point was that you have to love yourself, right? And eating right, being healthy, having a good routine every day is self-love. Not the type that you're used to, but self-love is important because you can't expect anyone to love you until you love yourself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So taking care of yourself, self-love, taking care of all your chores around the house, living in a good environment, making your bed every day when you wake up, having a good routine is a way of showing yourself that you love yourself. And it's a great way to start to feel better about yourself. And then you'll notice that you're talking better about yourself and you feel better and you walk with a little perk in your step. And then before you know it, you got bitches beating down your door to come to apartment 1P.
Thank you.
I mean, no disrespect with the word bitches. I take that back.
You don't know their names individually, Nick. It's okay.
Fine, respectable young ladies who would be interested in you, Charles.
I know.
Angels.
Well, Chris B, take the same advice. You have a good routine of joining everyone's YouTube show and speaking so positively to and about them. Do the same with yourself, man.
I will say that making your bed every day is a very important tip that he gives because that motivates you to do more things.
Knob has a comment that I don't know what to say. I mean, it's Knob, and it would be better if I could hear him laugh, but I will not make the joke without being able to hear him laugh because he'll laugh, but nobody else will.
What did Knob say?
Nah, he's just bringing a lot of positivity to the show, not bringing down the mood at all.
That's just the speech that bitch gave me before she turned my down proposal murder my unborn child.
Why are you reading it out loud if I don't have it on the fucking screen?
Jesus, Charles.
Sorry. Sorry, Knob.
We love you, Knob. You know this.
Knob, I'm texting you right now. Check the group text. Knob, I don't know what to say here.
There's no way he didn't say that without expecting a laugh. And if he did, I apologize.
If he laughs in the chat that I just texted him, okay, he's fucking dying. All right.
Okay, good.
So I was going to say, so do I say Happy Father's Day or no? I didn't know what to say now.
So I knew it. I know this man, dude. Me and him are like this, dude, just like me and you.
I know, and he's not the type to put a sappy comment out there and not expect to get ribbed, and that's the only reason.
Immediately after I read it, I just started laughing.
All right, good. He's laughing.
I read it in his voice.
Look, guys, it was good hanging out with you for a while. I'm gonna get going now.
There you go. Do some of that self-love.
I'm going to text you when the show's over. You'll have it tomorrow. Some of the concerns that I have and that the community has and has told me. So we will we'll talk tomorrow, okay?
All right. Hopefully they call me tomorrow, Burke King.
I love you, Charles.
They'll call. You got to get.
I'm going to be seeing you soon.
By 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, she told me you're going to have a call and an offer. You need to have a photo ID, your social security card.
Damn it. I got my photo ID, but they didn't give me my social security card. Fuck.
Who's they? Your parents have it?
Yes.
Just get it from them.
Do you have anything going on in the morning?
I'll text my dad before I go to bed.
All right. I'm going to the gym at like 10 o'clock. If they can't get it to you, I'll be out of the gym around 11. I'll come scoop you. We'll go get it. Call me tomorrow morning. Let me know what's up.
Does he need the physical card or does he just need
needs the physical card. Yes, they need it there.
Thank you guys so much.
We're going to wake up. We're going to say some positive affirmations. We're going to make our bed. We're going to straighten up around the apartment. We're going to make these calls. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Call all your team. Call your dad. See if he can drop it off to you. If not, Nick will come by, be the knight in shining armor. I'm sorry. He will be the glowing dick that you referenced earlier.
Good dick in shining armor. I'm going to make that on Photoshop.
Literally,
right
taking time out of my own life on the weekend with my son. I get my son once every other weekend. And we're taking time out of our hangout time to help Charles. And that's how I get treated the next day.
I'm going to make a dick in shining armor and put it in the Discord.
Oh,
I know I can't put it on the show.
You make that, you'll be gone. You and Dixon can have your own chat together. Although he did bounce back nicely tonight with the Charles.
Mike Harley. I thought that was real.
He did really good with it.
That's a good one.
Have a good night.
Charles, good night. God bless. Thank you, Charles Horman, for hanging out.
Sweet dreams, Charles Horman.
So, to answer the question, did it change? did it change? No. Damn it.
What?
So when I tried to edit the show, so on StreamYard, it's there, but it didn't click over to YouTube. I changed the name of the show to Suck It Nate. And it popped up on StreamYard. Can you see that on top?
No. Wait. No.
All right, it's in Discord. I changed the title of the show to Suck It Nate, but it didn't kick over to YouTube.
That's funny. What's up, brother?
Yes, the Jets can make the playoffs.
You're looking a little stocky, Nick.
I'm looking stocky?
Getting bulked up. I see you there.
I'm trying.
I see you, Nick.
I'm trying. I'm sore up here. Up here and in here, I've been working on a lot. Try to work from the top down. I figured this is the part of me that's on air a lot, and the rest I can work on as we go.
Don't skip leg day. You look like
Never,
JJ.
dude. Especially because the ACL, and like you got to remember, 2 years ago at this time, I really didn't walk from May until September. So my left leg still isn't equal to my right leg, in terms of the thigh and the quad and the groin
So you got
muscle.
it's like one of your legs is a JJ leg.
Yeah. The thigh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the calves are good, but the left thigh has been weak and small.
Understandable. Start working on just the one leg for a little bit.
I did. I do an extra set with that leg.
There you go.
I lower the weight at the end and just do like a little bit of a burnout with it. But it's crazy. I had a good workout the other day. I didn't overdo it. But when I come back to the house, there's 3 steps down and then turn for the 8 to get to the basement. I went down those first 2 steps. Bro, I grabbed the wall. My legs were like fucking wet spaghetti, man. They bent.
Jello.
I couldn't stop them. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be horrible at work today.
Yeah, one time I went probably a good
AJ,
year. I probably went a good 2 years without really walking much because I was just working at the gas station, so that was my exercise all day. And then when I left that job, I got the landscaping job, and I was walking 15 miles a day. My first day coming home after work, dude, it was the same fucking thing. I tried to step up, and I was wobbled.
The biggest fucking crybaby in the world.
You should hear this guy all day. All he does is cry. That was my older, gayer brother.
And I cried because I got a fucking girlfriend and a kid.
I
got reasons.
That's your fault. You should have pulled out.
What the fuck was that just popped out of Charles Gorman's chest?
Oh, that was my brother and his big tits.
Hold on a second. Jaden has a comment, and I am not allowed to make my reply on air, so now I'm texting Jaden. Ladies and gentlemen, Jaden just got a nuke of a joke sent to him. An absolute nuke.
He's right. I brag about my calves all the time. My calves and my traps, my back were my 3 biggest bragging points.
Jaden, I know sometimes you're on virtual reality watching this. Please go to your text message.
Fuck you, Jaden. Go back to jail.
Jaden D'Angelo says, white guys love speaking about their calves.
Take this guy back to jail, please.
Oh.
Matt, get him out of here.
That's my stepson. He goes, oh, I saw it.
I'm calling fucking Robert Glenhead to take care of this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. What did we learn today?
Favorite part of the show?
I am sleepy. Dixon says, I learned that Charles looks good in his new work uniform.
He also looks pretty hot on that Patriots blanket. I won't take that away from him. Stop it.
Josh says the Jets can make the playoffs if they start 2-2, but need wins against Buffalo and Miami. I think it's a given they win the other two games. I think they win Pittsburgh and Tampa. If they can win one of those other two with Buffalo or Miami and be 3-1, man, I think that everyone shitting on them is going to make them better.
That's what we think every year.
Yeah.
I could see it. I can see it. It'll be a long shot, but it's not impossible. Stop tweaking.
Adirondack says, I learned that Charles thinks Wes Welker is a legend and an icon. Nate says, I learned Nick thinks the defensive line is questionable. He thinks Arian Smith will get more reps than Corley in the Prez season. He's hoping for a big season from Sherwood and Tony Adams to develop a lot. Well, Nate, I'm glad you pay attention. For someone who trashes the show for 2 hours, 26 minutes, and 23 seconds, you don't miss a second of it. God bless you. I love it for it. Wow, Jaden, not true.
I mean, I do.
I like it. I learned that Charles thinks Wes Welker is a legend and an icon. That's good. All right.
Yeah, good times.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is time for Boomtown to announce what did he learn today.
I can't wait.
ISU, I don't know if that's true. I do not know if that's true.
I'll just start taking him to the gym with you. Make it a thing. Get some smoothies.
Gym time is me time. It's me and Nikki if we're with you.
That's fair.
We had a good workout yesterday. After we dropped Charles off, we went back to the gym.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boomtown is here. And he learned some valuable things. And we're going to share that with you right now.
I can't wait.
Boomtown learned Chris B got a major head start on the chat tonight. If the center fielder was 3 inches taller, a championship was within reach. True. Charles had an awesome shit today. Lane's taking a Bobby break. I even tried to call Bobby before when I was off screen to get him to call in. No answer. Bonus, the 33rd team may be helping Charles. This Preston may require a background check due to recent events. Smiling and keeping the door open is the key to becoming a manager, according to Lane. Double bonus, Lane didn't toot. He let out air. Props to Tom Hayes for catching it. Charles deep dives when he picks Lint. Charles line to beat. 0 sit-ups, 20 push-ups. Do not call Charles transracial. Triple bonus. Suck it deep, raw, and with your eyes open. Maybe a top 3 all-time quote. Pickles are an acquired taste. Tom had a borderline gay crush on Tom Brady. Dick Shine, unfortunately, may stick.
It's going to stick.
Quadruple bonus. Nate identified the show title, and the actual content may have not lined up. Apparently, only Nick in Boomtown caught Charles at 156, picking his ear, and then his teeth right after. Quintuple bonus. We haven't been here in a while, ladies and gentlemen. Charles can fit an entire bag of gushers in his mouth. Pilates is not the same as pancakes. By August 17th, Charles will be a fitness fucking expert. Charles' drug of choice is Viagra.
Charles is going to be our own version of David Goggins.
Charles Gorman, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Shine is pretty fucking
Charles
awesome.
fucking Gorman. if he was asking about what double chin, but Charles, the goal is to get that down in 9 weeks.
When I put his face on background, I literally have to go around the double chin. Not cut it off. I do him a favor though. I shave a little bit of it off, but yeah, I have to literally trace around it. I'm more than familiar with that double chin. Same with Bobby.
Oh no, Robert. When Boom first started doing this, we passed. Boom might be able to tell you. I think we went to 8 first. We went to 8 or 9 at one point. He would know. It was in the early days of Bobby calling in, and it was just complete bedlam for hours. I don't know if he has that note, but he's past quintuple.
I think the highest I've ever seen was sextuple.
I learned stereotypes are awesome. Just kidding. Already do that.
They are awesome. That's for sure.
Mr. Weed, thank you.
Love you, brother.
Appreciate you calling in. You're a good man.
I do my best.
I'm also a compulsive liar, so those might not be truthful statements.
I still believe you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Be good, pal. Rick Kent says octuple might be the record. I'm pretty sure that I think we hit that. Boom would have to check, but me, Rick, nope. There we go. Bobby's birthday show, non-nuple. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was a very big night. That was the most production I've ever put in the show. I spent weeks planning that show for Bob. That was fun. Oh, good old times. The summer of Bobby 2024, baby. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. I'd like to thank you all for being here, being a part of it. Thank you to all with the super chats. No gifted memberships tonight, but thank you all for the super chats. You guys are awesome. I will do all the tabulations after the show and upload the wheel spins. And we will see you guys. We recognize Boom and we speak his name. And yes, JT, again, happy Father's Day to all who celebrate. And God bless you. Do a good job because the world needs it. The world's a crazy fucking place. And if we had better parenting, maybe the world would be a better place. So let's all do our part. There's my little fatherly message for the night. Besides for the 30 I gave to this guy. Oh, sorry, Jay. You got me, though, Jay. I'm your stepdad, bro. I'm here whenever you need me. As we work similar jobs, father-son relationship is very tight. We have our private chat, son. You'll be all right. I'll take you under my wing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick it out. We didn't see this guy tonight.
When you have a bad day, give up. Go home and sleep. Fuck it. Try again tomorrow.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
Sorry, Nick. I know you are busy and your family, but I still love you. I talk to my relatives too, so I love you very much. Anybody in your family, tell them I love you very much. I know you have a family too, but I love them too. Tell them that, okay? Love you, Nick. Time. You're my homeboy, okay, you little buddy? Here, take it. Bye, thanks.
Coming in at the bell, new comment of the night. Nate says, I would like to wish Happy Father's Day to Aaron Rodgers' dad, since I know Aaron didn't. Shout out to Nate. This is why I deal with all the bullshit he provides in the chat and directed at me. Because I know I'm going to get beamed in the back 50 fucking times a show. But one time he's going to groove one right down the middle for a grand slam. And there it is. Chris B confirms you are the comment of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to work tomorrow, don't look like this.
And Nick, I think I trust you more than anybody else right now. But you're my best. You're the nicest guy. Reach out for me. I do appreciate that too. I trust you with all my heart. I love you, buddy. Bye. Thanks.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
I'm going to give you a few seconds, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching on a TV, if you're in your car, turn the volume up. This beat is worth it.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Let's got beat.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please someone fill my cup. We greet each other Merry Christmas. And let the Jets suck while Bobby yells at Scandal. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope we left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I lick on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heart beat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a far you rip? Too much egg in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit.
Sniffing cocaine. Let's got beat.
Gentry covered in football. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a war going on who can be the last comment, which just tells me one thing. The show must go on. This type of interaction in the chat, the show has to continue, folks. You guys are amazing. Greg with a good comment. We have waited way too long. These Jets have to be great. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nick Shine Show. Good evening. Good to have you here with me. Feel like I need to talk about the Jets. Feel that hasn't really been done tonight. And I'm just here enjoying. Yeah, Greg, I haven't got to speak a lot tonight. So it's kind of my turn to go. Nate, can you tell us what you texted Charles and you want him to do to your booty hole? Nate, come on. You said that to Charles? Come on, Nate. Be respectful. He only wanted to push you in front of the speeding train tonight. Go Jets. Well, I did want to tell you guys something very important and close to my heart. Something that I've really been debating telling you guys for a very long time, and I need you to hear this. And I wouldn't feel right if the show ended